Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. You're joining us this morning for the best darn morning show on ECOM and Beyond. Appreciate y'all being here. And with me, as always, I have my co-host, Senior Nate Dizzy, aka Everyday Hustlin.
You know
it. So, how you doing today, Nate?
Doing pretty well. Got some eBay orders going on. Got a pre-recorded video made. Gonna get released today, and we're doing the draft today. We got a draft today.
Did you just say Nate Dizzy has a pre-recorded video coming out today? I can't believe it. That is amazing.
I try to, sprinkle it in there every once in a while.
Gotta say good morning to a few people. We got Cajun Reseller. What up, Chris? He gets that broski point for being the first one here. Again, guys, we are doing broski points for comments left after the show, and we'll probably give some away throughout. But me and Nate have really been talking about continuing to up the value of that monthly giveaway too. So it's going to be really awesome stuff that you guys will be winning every month. Those ECOM Beyond shirts are pretty much ready to be shipped right now, so it's gonna be great. I can't wait to show those off to you guys when they come in.
Yep, for sure.
Good. Johnny in the house. What is up, man? Good to see you. He says, hope everyone is staying safe and enjoying the morning or day. Appreciate that, man. Got Simply Dana in the house. What is going on, Dana? Good morning to you. Glad that you're here. Got Ray with us. What up, Sandollar?
What up, Ray?
Mel, the newly famous 100 sub club Kelsylvania reseller. What? She's going to be able to start going live with her storage units and stuff now, guys. So make sure you stay tuned. If you missed it yesterday afternoon, we did I called it Now Showing, where I wanted to showcase a smaller creator and basically let Mel have one of her shows on my channel. So that way she'd be kind of broadcasted to a larger community. And it was awesome. She ended up hitting over 100 subs, and she took us through a bunch of stuff that she got out of a storage unit, and like the stuff was so good that people started bidding on it right there, even though it wasn't an auction. But Flippin Mom was there, so she started taking the bids, and it was pretty cool, guys. So if you haven't seen that, go back to my video yesterday, and you can see some of the epic stuff. Mel is gonna do a pre-recorded part 2 of that video because we literally only saw a fraction of the epic stuff that she got out of that locker. Got Paul in the house, Gate City Picker. What is going on, Paul? Good to see you, man. You get a day off, we're gonna have you come back on. Got Jody Meetema in the house. What is going on, Jody? Great to see you, my man. LL Stash. What is up, Ray? This dude is like literally the new sex symbol of the resale community. He said, what up, ladies? Look at my stash. Look at my stash. Sliding down the pool.
Oh, my God.
Because I'm LL Stash.
Can't look at that anymore.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, who needs coffee?
What up, Lisa? She said, we tailgating? Heck yeah.
You know it.
This is the show that we always tailgate to. You know what? If this was like a show where we could show up in person for it, like a studio audience, like one day when we get to that point, because I'm going to speak that into the atmosphere, Lord Jesus, get us to that point. One day when we get to that point, we should do tailgates every single morning with everybody that would come to the studio audience. That would be amazing.
You know it.
Yeah. Nate'd be like crushing beer cans on his head. He'd probably be crushing them with his beard, like.
I'd be like the Stone Cold of the morning show.
That would be awesome.
Just breaking glass, like.
That would be epic.
See, Johnny lost his breakfast because of the poll. See?
Oh, my bad, Johnny. My bad, dude. See, Larry. See what you do to me, Larry, with your epicness. That mustache is just intoxicating to me, Larry. We got Nate's favorite.
No money, G.
Nate.
What up?
What up, Greg? Good to see you, man. Got the man, Uncle Bizzle. What up, man? Jimmy's in the house.
What up, Johnny?
One half of the best darn afternoon show on the YouTubes.
And by the way, Uncle B has a premiere at 11:30 today, so we'll be dropping links for that. So stay tuned. It's gonna be awesome.
So you mean to tell me right after our show, we're all gonna rush over and support Uncle B? Is that what's happening? That's gonna be epic.
You know it.
But my question is Uncle B's premiere brought to you by Lion Tamer?
Even better, it's brought to you by Chuck Norris.
What? Wow. So Uncle B has like the endorsement of the century. He is like Chuck Norris approved. That is what's up.
He would be like this right now.
That's what's up. And Chuck Norris has like some pretty on point facial hair too. So like you know that he's like a high authority.
He's part of the beard gang.
Yeah. You got Kelly, the ECOM Mom Ward, the mistress of the roundhouse kick. She'll bust you up, guys.
What up?
Good to see you, Kelly. Kelly knows her Amazon pretty well too. She always drops some nuggets.
More like boulders, but
got Bluegrass Picker in the house. What is going on?
What up, buddy?
I always love his intro when he goes, "Hey, Bluegrass." That's like always my favorite part. What up, Moronic Pest? Good to see Ed. Glad you're here, man.
What up?
BC Sales, the master of the license plate. Have you gotten this epic person your thing yet, Nate?
Today will be the day.
Today will be the day.
I'm home all day today. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done. This basement's gonna get taken care of some.
That's probably why your car's failing, because you ain't got that DC Sales license plate.
There's
nothing that prolongs the life of a vehicle like a custom-made license plate from DC Sales.
When I get my new vehicle, that'll be the first thing whoosh, slapped on that thing.
Heck yeah.
They'll be in the car before I get in the car.
That's why my 2005 minivan runs like a champ. I got that DC Sales license plate slapped on the front of it.
Definitely. Yeah, I got you, D. I won't forget today. I'll do that as soon as the show's over. Because I definitely want that thing.
So Mel said she lost a couple subs after the show. Do you think it'll hold a live auction on my channel? You should be able to. Where are you at now? Are you still at 100 or are you a little under?
Sometimes
if you're not sub to Mel, give her a sub. Help her stay over that 100 point. That'd be awesome.
Sometimes when you get a bump in subs like that, they'll drop, they'll verify those subs or whatever to make sure that they're not like duplicate accounts and so on and so forth. And then they'll just pop back up periodically, like onesie, twosie.
I see the other half of the Best Darn Afternoon show on the YouTubes.
What? Tank. Frank the Tank.
What's going on, Frank? Good to see you, man. The OSP in the house. What is going on, Chris? One of my favorite people on YouTube. He's a real dude. He's one of those dudes I want to meet in real life and hang out with.
Definitely.
Got Fat Elvis Goods LLC. What is up, dude? Good to see you, man.
Boom.
When Fat Elvis enters the room, he makes it a spectacle.
He drops the ball.
He does. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, man. Oh, Larry had short shorts this morning.
Oh man.
I need to like body wake up in time for Victoria's show. Like, because like I'll go back later on in the day and I'll try to catch like the highlights, and it's just always hilarious.
I was up by at my doctor's. I missed it.
Casey's in the house. What is going on, Carolina Hustler?
What up?
Casey's a real good dude. If you guys aren't following him, make sure you do. Cat just jumped like crazy, which is a good thing because it shows everybody's here and they're all excited. Well, Cajun's ready for the draft. We're having a draft party on Nate's channel tonight.
Definitely.
My wife don't know yet. She's coming home to like rowdy football draft.
Dun, 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 dun.
What better after 16 hours?
It'll be like a working hangout / draft. So you get the best of both worlds there.
I agree with you, Paul. He said, best thing I found about reselling is finding this community. Wasn't expecting it, but I found some good people who help and support each other and made some great friends. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm very thankful about that. I met Nate through the reselling community. You know what I mean? And yeah, now I got a friend in Pittsburgh that I can do stuff with. And I have a beard I can look up to. You know what I mean? Like, because sorry to say, but this right here will never amount to that. But I can live vicariously through his beard now. So there's that. It's just me, Kathy, in the house. Good to see you, Kathy. Got Freddie in the house, soon to be Pittsburgher / content creator / hanging out with me and Nader. What's up, man?
We'll have to get an official Pittsburgh hat.
Yeah, for sure. I have like 500 just sitting in a tub. So I got you.
Not surprised.
Michelle Lathan in the house. What is going on, Michelle?
What up?
Boom. There's the link for the Chuck Norris approved premiere, guys. You don't want to miss it, because if you miss it, you're going to have a Chuck Norris action figure show up at your house and do unspeakable things to you.
He has a very Larry Lafferty type of stash there. You see
I know that, like.
What are you trying to say? I don't know.
He's not saying it, but you might be the most handsome action figure I've ever seen.
What?
Bang D's about to blow up. She sent out over 300 offers to watchers yesterday. 20+ sales. Some of them were from the offers. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've seen that. You get like 430 something like possible offers. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What up, Cody?
Cody's in the house. KJ's in the house too. What up, KJ? Good to see you. KJ's a Pittsburgher too.
Yeah, for sure.
KJ's like 15 minutes for me.
Glad she dropped into the community.
Yeah. Me too. Plus, she's related to Elias. That's pretty cool too.
One thing that's probably one of the biggest bonuses of doing like the morning show and stuff is just not only like getting new people, but I noticed a lot of PA people jumping in. Yeah, so that's like an extra bonus.
Yeah, I got like a little bit of extra love for PA people. Not that I don't love everybody, but like when you're a PA person, it's like you're like part of my tribe. You know, I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
Got Wendy in the house. FGS, good to see you.
What up?
Happy to see your face. Tommy Bernhard, what is up? He is the king of the evenings here on YouTube. What's going on, Tommy? Great to see you. Him and Tracy, Uniquely Me, they do a Tommy Bernard show. Like pretty much almost every night, I believe.
I think it's Thursday night and Sunday night. But sometimes they'll do, sometimes they'll do other nights.
I didn't know if there was like a schedule or they just like we're hanging out tonight.
One thing I would notice is like days I'm off, so Thursday night. I'm pretty sure Sundays. But definitely check them out at night.
The show.
See, I was right. Thursday and Sunday. What?
Touche. So you guys have a schedule now. Yeah, I'm like so like off kilter because I haven't been watching much YouTube at evening because I've been trying to focus on the wife type thing. You know what I mean? When she's home. So whenever I'm glued to my YouTube, I don't pay attention to her. So I've been trying to not do it as much in the evening unless she's asleep.
He doesn't hang around with his favorite bearded guy too much in the evening.
Yeah, Nate's jealous of my wife.
Yep. No, not really.
You know what's funny? I never thought whenever I met this strange bearded man at a Goodwill bins that one day he'd be jealous of me hanging out with my wife.
No, I'm just kidding.
Me and you just got it like that, Nate.
Yeah, definitely. You're my boy, Blue.
Yep. It was like a Step Brothers moment. Like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
It's like Uncle B and Frank over there with their little Step Brothers picture. They always pop up. I love that picture.
I love the buffet points they do.
I know. That's epic. That was literally like that made me like feel like, man, that like makes broski points look so weak because buffets are so much cooler.
Yeah, you gotta revamp the name.
OSP says he plays a mean PS2 guitar. Nice. That's what's up. You know what we should do? We should figure out some way to like do that like live one night where we all just like get together and play games or do something stupid. That'd be fun. The man, the myth, and the legend, Reverend Reseller in the house. What is up, Rev? Good to see you, man.
You had that 700 either last night or this morning when I went and watched the video.
Heck yeah.
700, so congrats, man.
I'm going to give you that congratulatory fist pump.
Keep on trucking. You know that 700's a rough one, so just buckle up.
Yep.
Just put your head down and run forward. You'll be all right.
Yep. You're going to get there, Rev. It's going to be awesome, dude. Especially because Grimes said he'll help you get there, too. So, if Grimes says it, he'll do it.
If Grimes says it, it's money in the bank. His word is good. The thing was awesome about Grimes, too. He just does it just to pass the level along. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like I got a shout out. I didn't like ask for it or bug him or anything. He just was like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you out." I'm like, "What?" Yeah. It caught me totally off guard. So he's awesome, man.
What up, Jacob? Good to see you, man. It says greetings and salutations.
Gotta love
like, Demolition Man right there. You ever see that movie with Stallone and Wesley Snipes? That's how they all greet each other.
I've heard of it, but I've
it's
heard
like where they freeze Stallone and then they wake him up in like the future because Wesley Snipes is like, you know, like running wild again.
Oh, okay. I can't remember.
Dude, it's awesome. You need to check it out if you haven't seen it. It's called Demolition Man. Sly Stallone is a bad dude in that movie. So Snipes, really. Dude, that's epic. Rev said he preached a memorial service in the Everyday I'm Hustlin' shirt.
That's what's up. I appreciate it, Rev.
Rev, what I want to know is how many people came to know Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior while you were rocking that shirt? Because that's epic, dude.
I think it's awesome about the logo and the thing of my name and everything. Like, even if you buy like my merch or whatever, like now everyone knows you're everyday. You hustle as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool.
Ellie says that she loves the community because her hubby is supportive, but he just doesn't understand. Absolutely. Like I'll be laying in bed sometimes at night and I'll be telling my wife like all kinds of cool stuff about like what's happening with like reselling and, you know, I got this item and it was awesome. And she's like, cool. You know, like she doesn't care. Even though she's like starting to kind of resell on her own. She's been going to Disney releases this like Minnie Mouse collection monthly now, and it's like really expensive like stuff, and it sells out like within hours of them releasing it. So she'll literally since she's up super early in the morning for work, she'll be waiting on their website for when it releases, and she's buying like several of them now and keeping one for herself and basically tripling up on the other ones. So like she's turning into a little bit of a reseller herself. But when she started like handing me eBay orders, I'm like, wait a minute. First you're poshing it up. Now you're eBaying it up. I got all this competition in the house. What is going on? But yeah, she's doing good with it. What is going on, man? We got what the hell's with us? They say it's hell's low, all you beautiful people. Good to see you, Jeremy, man. Awesome.
That could be Jeremy or George or both.
But George has her own channel name.
Sometimes they go on the same one. And they'll
hello to both Jeremy and George.
Nice seeing
you guys being here.
Hopefully the good state of Ohio opens up soon. You guys can start getting some lockers.
Larry says he hosted Victoria's show this morning. She overdid it and got really tired, so she canceled, and I did it just to fill in. That's awesome, Larry. Larry's always there to pinch.
That's a very LL Stash thing you did.
Yep, that's very stashly of you, man. When in doubt, stash it out. Lisa says, big love for the community. It's like a second family. Absolutely. Completely agree. Rev says Chuck Norris has the LL stash.
He does.
He sure does.
It's very Larry Lafferty like.
Dude, that's awesome, Casey. I haven't heard anything about ours. Pennsylvania's still locked down through May 8th. I know Arizona, their stuff's open. Cody says a bunch of stuff's open and back up in South Carolina. That's good.
I got some stuff getting shipped from there, so that's awesome.
Nice. Johnny's going to do a unboxing video of the stuff that he got from the auction. That's what's up. Let us know when you do it, man. We'll help share it out. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome, KJ. Thank you so much. She said the best thing that came out of the pandemic was meeting all of us.
We appreciate that.
Definitely. Lisa's doing a big clean out of her house this weekend. What's up? This is one thing I was going to mention this morning too. Freddie says, anyone else having issues with eBay right now? Yeah, I've been, as far as getting to the seller hub, it basically is giving you an error, basically says that they're working on it, but you can't access it. The only way I was able to print my orders out this morning was I had to go to the notification tab, where it says like you received an offer or, this sold or whatever. If you click on the item that's sold, it'll bring up the options for you to ship it. That was the only way I was able to ship out my orders this morning. So I don't know what's going on with the seller hub, but right now it's down. Yeah, that's what he said. Keep saying the server is down.
Yeah. eBay must be getting a bunch of sales, so they're like freaking out, man.
Yeah. Joe.
I had 4 sales yesterday. What?
Nate over there making that big money on eBay. Dang, this chat is like forever jumping on me.
I seen Ralph Smith say something. He says, I have a car philosophy question. Why not just take $2 to $5K and pay cash and be done with it for my car or whatever? Because I need an SUV anyway. I have 3 kids and a wife, so me and that car was not a good situation anyway. So me to dump $4,000 to fix it, plus I still owe, I think, $4,000 or something like that on it. It just doesn't make sense because the car is only worth probably $5,000, $6,000 at the end of the day. So it's like putting money into something that's not really worth it.
This is more like Man Crush hour and a half, but you were close.
Sometimes even 2.
There might be a little bit of a bromance happening here, but okay. No homo.
Yeah.
Yeah, KJ says, I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh's going to be longer than May 8th. It could be.
I hope not.
I need some yard sales in my life.
I know one thing. We're getting busy at work. I've been getting crushed.
Yeah.
Like literally for like 5 hours straight, like I'm unloading trucks and just putting stuff away, and like there's no crews like at the end of the shift or whatever anymore. Like it's just literally like run, and I'm getting more than my 5 hours that I'm supposed to be allotted to. So
Gotcha. Good morning, Cliff. Good to see you, my man. I'm guessing that's a Tim Hortons coffee you got there.
What up, Cliff?
What's up, Robert? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here.
Nice seeing you. Yeah, definitely. What the hell? Definitely hope Ohio and Pennsylvania opens up soon, because
yeah, it needs to.
This is starting to get a little ridiculous. Like, I understand what they're trying to do, but at the same time, like the economic proportions of damage that has already been done, and what it can be even longer from now is going to be very dramatic, man. Like, there's going to be a lot of small businesses that have brick and mortars, and like mid-sized companies going to be just shut down because they just can't come up from that. They have bills and things that they have to pay, and I mean they're probably already on the brink or being tight as it was. So it's going to be very interesting. I think we're going to have a lot of opportunities as resellers to really go into some places and really make some money, but at the same time, like, it's going to be kind of shitty. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. Like, just seeing a company or companies just close up their doors, it stinks. But I mean, of course, I'm still going to go make some money because someone else is going to make it no matter what, and they're going to close their doors regardless. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're definitely going to be able to pick the bones off some carcasses on the backside of this thing.
What up, Mark?
What up, dude? As soon as this thing's over, you get to go see some Mark Pasternak action too. If you're not doing anything later, man, you should come watch the draft with me and Nate over on his channel.
Definitely.
Got the flipping accountant. What is going on, man?
What's up?
You're here this morning. Yeah, KJ said Pittsburgh's already canceling 4th of July things. I saw that on the news yesterday. It's crazy.
I think they're just trying to stop the huge gatherings and stuff until this thing is really over with. So I would highly doubt it would carry on past that, but you never know. You just never know.
Gotcha. What up, Sam? Dapper Tiger in the house. Great to see you, man. I love that. I love that logo with the, or not logo, but like picture of the tiger with his like dapper suit.
That is definitely one dapper tiger.
Yeah, he's very dapper. Shane in the house. What's going on, dude? Good to see you, man.
I seen Blue Rhino Liquidation ask if we do we have a fantasy football league with any spaces left. I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah, well, I think what we're going to do is the fantasy football league that we had last year, I'm just going to reactivate it this year, and then everybody that wants to be in it can just be in it. Like I won't limit the number of teams. So if we have 20 teams, then we'll just do 20 teams. You know, it'll be super competitive, which will be kind of cool. I'll just let as many people as possible join. Here's Rev's live from last night if you guys want to check that out later. Yeah, for sure, Greg. He says eBay equals busted. Yeah, it certainly is that today.
Yeah, people must have been really buying, or they must be switching something up or something, because that's usually, when there is issues or problems with it. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's not something major. But I see Uncle B say, dude, fantasy football. You already know if you want to be in Uncle B, you're in there like somewhere. So, Blue Rhino said he wanted the link for it. So we'll have to put that in the Facebook group or whatever.
For sure, man. Rev said spooning is only used for cereal, Nate.
Yeah, Anthony. Awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
That's why I had to suggest that we did this NFL draft via the internet, because every time I'm next to Nate, he's always trying to creep up on me. It's like a big spoon. It's like, dude, you need to head over there. Nate's face.
What?
It's like one of those, like,
morning, Mama.
Did you say good morning to Hip Flippin Mama?
Yeah. Hey, Mama.
I always love seeing her smiling face in the chat. I really do. It just
remember.
It brightens my day every time I see Mama's smiling face.
A happy face.
Put on a happy face. Compliments of Nate Dizzy.
What?
Sorry, Kelly. Nate made me do it. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you, man. Glad that you're here.
What up, Jonathan? Tapper Tiger says, wow.
Yeah. That was Nate's fault, though, just for people to know.
It was Mama approved. She has a very unique.
What up, Greg? He says, "Good morning?" ?
It's the is that a picture of the dapper Craig?
That is the dapper Craig. Yes.
Who did it better, Dapper Tiger or Landshark Picker? Who wore best? What up, Craig?
What's up, Veronica? Good to see you. Cherry Picker in the house.
Colorado represent. What? LSP, the Dapper Craig. Yes, that should be his new name with that photo, right?
Because all sports are fantasy at this point. Yeah, pretty much.
Hopefully soon. NFL hopefully should be online to be it should be online to be normal like this year with the start of the season, hopefully.
Yeah.
No May G says Mom is the new Joker. For some reason I could see that. Love you, Mama. I was telling her, like, private hangout, and says, you have like the most unique like smile, and it's like real wide, like her thing. And I was looking at the picture, and I was like, that reminds me.
There's really no nice way of saying what you said.
I was like, I'm not talking Doodoo Brown or anything like that, but it is equivalent to that. And she thought it was awesome. She says, you got some nice teeth, so I'll take that. So wickety wham.
Yeah, so Nate decides to take the Joker's smile and just plug it into her face. He literally spent an hour doing that yesterday, too.
No, it was more like
45 minutes at least.
Nah, it was like 8 minutes.
Dude, I got all my like orders shipped in the time you did that.
No, it wasn't no 45 minutes.
It was prolonged, to say the least. So yeah, I guess we should probably talk about our topic today, huh?
What?
So the actual topic today, guys, is what is your favorite thing about reselling? And it could be anything, like eBay, Amazon, could be flea marketing, could be, YouTube community wise, just anything in general. I know a couple people have said some things that they love about reselling, but I'll start it off. My absolute favorite thing about reselling is the fact that I'm able to basically from nothing start my own business and work for myself. So that's my absolute favorite thing about reselling, is that it gives anybody the opportunity to make something of their life and to do something, that is completely awesome. Kevin, you see what Kevin says his favorite part about reselling? Returns.
Maybe buying returns if that's part of your business model. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the thing of being your own boss and everything that you put into it, you get back in a way. Like if you really like work 18-hour days and you're buying good products and you're flipping it and you're doing the work and the due diligence, like all that effort and profit and your success of your business is going to show, and you never have to worry about a company cutting you loose because of their budget or because they lost money or didn't do as well the year before or whatever the case may be. So you're your own boss. You get to make your own schedule, and your success and your failures are on you. You know what I mean? It's something you have to take on the head, either if it's good or bad. But hopefully for a lot of people, there's a lot more good out there that you've done for yourself and for your hard work and everything else. Because I'm a person who really I like putting out effort and seeing results. I like seeing positive results, or like if I'm starting to sell on Mercari, okay, I get one sale, and then I get another sale, and I'm getting better, and my sales are getting higher. And I like seeing stuff like that. I like basically seeing a trend of things increasing because of what I'm doing or whatever. So it's kind of like reselling. Like when I first started, I didn't know much, didn't sell a lot. I mean, I knew some stuff, but not nearly as much as I do now. And didn't even know I could sell on Amazon until I started watching YouTube. So, it's definitely like, no matter what, this is an income that I can count on. As little or as much as I put in the effort, I can count on it for my family. And look at it, what we're doing now. We're in a pandemic, and it's still doing really well. So it's a blessing in disguise in a way, especially for times like these.
Yeah, for sure. Craig says his favorite part of reselling is ECOM and Beyond. I appreciate that, dude. Craig is actually like low-key a little bit responsible for the show, because he started the mid-morning break room probably about a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago, something like that. And eventually, we ended up not doing that show anymore, and me and Tommy started the Entrepreneurs, and then Nate became a part of that show. And when Tommy stopped joining us every morning, we just renamed it this. So technically, Craig's it's his fault we're here every morning. Way to go, Craig.
ECOM and Beyond was born.
That is the origin of ECOM and Beyond.
That is how.
One day Nate was watching Toy Story with his kids, and Buzz Lightyear said, "To infinity and beyond." And Nate said, "Wait a minute, we're trying to think of a new name for our show about ECOM." And then he hit me up. He said, "What about ECOM and Beyond?" And I was like, "Sure." So we did.
It was very bombastic, very fantastic.
Yeah. Jane says his favorite part is sourcing. Yeah, I love sourcing. Definitely. I think we all like the sourcing aspect of it, where we're out like looking for a treasure and stuff like that.
I mean, honestly, who doesn't love buying stuff, even if it's not for yourself? Like just buying stuff. There's some type of like release that people get like when they're shopping and stuff. So
yep,
we get extra.
Flipping Accountant says his favorite thing is finding products with high profit margin, modern day treasure hunt. Absolutely. That's one of my favorite parts about it too, is you actually get to put on like the American picker hat, and you get to go and do the kind of things that they do. you know, and I think that's kind of cool that like literally anybody that has some base knowledge of, you know, what sells, you know, even if you don't have a base knowledge, you could go into a place with a smartphone and pretty much comp anything, you know what I mean? So like literally anybody can go and do this stuff. Yeah, Freddie says the same thing. Best thing for him is the hunt. Yeah, I love the hunt. I get very FOMO-ish during yard sale season. Like I will like literally force myself to like get out and go every single Saturday morning. It could be like I'm dead tired, I'm not feeling good, I'm in pain, and literally I'm laying in bed and all that's going through my mind is, oh my God, somebody's going to get all the video games. Somebody's going to get all this. Somebody's going to get all that. And it's like, God damn it. I get out of bed and go. Like I get real FOMO-ish during yard sale season because like I know the epic stuff that's out there. And especially if there's a community sale, those are my favorites. I don't go to community sales without coming home with full vans. And I love the community sales because there's a lot of people that literally do it just because like everybody in the community is doing it. So the stuff that they have out, they don't want to bring back in. And I love taking all the free stuff and going to the flea market with it.
That's probably one of the reasons why garage sales is always going to be part of my business model in some type of fashion, even if it's in a small variety or whatever. No matter what, no matter how big I get, it's going to be part of it because it's like Rev said, it's almost like one of those Baptist church lottery tickets or whatever he calls it, like with the pack openings that Anthony does or whatever. I mean, that's basically what yard sale is. You know, yard sales or garage sales are for me. You know what I mean? So it's just awesome that you can walk in and have kind of a good understanding of a certain product or a brand or anything like that, and boom, you see the garage sale on a table. It says $1, and you're like, you just can't get the money out of your pocket. You're so like excited. You know what I mean? Like you're literally trying to pay without grabbing your wallet out of your pocket. So it's just an amazing thing.
All I can say is, whoa. What? This would be like one of those moments in like a private hangout when they would be like, TMI, mama. TMI. TMI. But you gotta love Kelly though, because she just keeps it real.
That's why she's the hippest to the flippers.
The modest.
Mama.
Johnny says, meeting a lot of great people, finding great items to resell, as well as working for myself and get to set my own time to work. Yeah, I love that too, man. Like literally being able to just do what I want when I want.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing.
Like if I actually had time to like set up everything how I want and everything, like there's days you can work 18 hours and there's days you're like, oh, I'm just going to pack my stuff and just watch TV all day. You know what I mean? You have that option and that's priceless, man. That's what owning your own life and owning your own destiny is basically.
I'm sorry, Justin. I didn't see you, dude. Good morning. Welcome.
I didn't see him either. So sorry. We apologize. We never try to miss anybody.
I'm going to just tell you this right now, Justin. It is absolutely 100% Nate's fault. So I apologize for his carelessness and I appreciate you being here.
I'll take it. I'll take that. It's a big fault.
Yeah, just
Chuck Norris' fault, okay?
Chuck Norris will help pull you out from under that bus.
He doesn't have a nice beard, but he has a nice back.
Yeah, but again, Justin, I am sorry, dude. We wouldn't ignore you.
No.
But yes. But Veronica says she loves the hunt and the research and the process in general. Absolutely. Kelly says that I like to take something that someone didn't want anymore and find someone who did want the item, like finding new homes for items. Absolutely. And you know somebody like really does want the item if they're willing to pay like eBay pricing for it.
Definitely. That's what makes reselling amazing. Like,
yep.
Just being able to like do what I did like at our auction where I had them G.I. Joes and those WWF figures. Like those were down in my neighbor's basement, weren't getting played with, weren't getting loved or even looked at by anyone. But, you know, they were able to get taken out, resurrected, and now they're at numerous people's homes all over, the United States, and a lot of them are reviewers, of course. So it was an extra win-win for that, for sure.
Sure. Rev says the hours equally relay into money. More time usually means more money. Absolutely. You kind of get what you put into it. That's the best part about it.
That's why I usually like get 4 hours of sleep. Try to push as much as I can into the business.
Sam makes a good point, though. He says accountability is important for self-employment.
Definitely, because if you don't do what you have to do, I mean, you're not making that money that's gonna have to come in to pay your bills or pay your employees or anything like that. Like, you literally have to have to micromanage yourself and to have some type of at least somewhat of an outline of a schedule to make sure that you're on point where you need to be.
Yeah.
But the occasional day off to just slack off can happen. I don't know how often I'll do it though, but
Ralph makes a good point here. He says reselling where you're relying on a platform, particularly Amazon, is as risky as any job as far as termination. Absolutely. That's why I try to have many irons in the fire. That's why I do a lot of different platforms. So God forbid, I just got through a situation with Amazon where I was at risk of my account being suspended. So I sent a product to a customer, merch fulfilled, and they thought that for the price they paid to get the single item I sent them, they should have gotten 3 of that specific item. And basically they gave me a negative and basically accused me of being a gouger, reported me to Amazon and whatnot. So I got a hold of Amazon, and it literally took them a couple weeks to take care of the problem, where they had to verify that, I did everything I was supposed to, that it was fair pricing and, all that stuff. But I essentially had to let the customer know, hey, dude, this cost me $8 to ship to you. You know what I mean? You only paid, X amount of money, so it's not like you're being gouged. You need to factor in the USPS doesn't work for free.
Definitely.
So it is what it is type thing.
I think people misconstrue free shipping as literally free shipping, but that is not the case at all.
Yeah. So I literally just got out of that. It was not yesterday, but the evening before yesterday. I got an email from Amazon saying that we've rectified it, that you're good. So thankfully I'm in the clear now. I got to say thank you so much to Shane M. He just gave a $10 super chat for the squeaky chair fund. Thank you so much, Shane. Me and my wife have started looking for a replacement for this chair. So as soon as we get one, me and Nate are going to kill this chair. It's going to be amazing. So we're gonna make a video of all kinds of different things that we're going to do to this chair. It's going to be epic. But thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will definitely put that towards the new chair.
I mean, and going back to what Ralph said, just Amazon is a little more risky with bans and the ban hammer and everything like that. But as long as you do what you're supposed to do, and in a case where Anthony, they were a little hard on him or whatever, he was able to call them or get support and get everything straightened out, and now he's perfectly fine. But as long as you do what you're supposed to do and take care of what you got to take care of, you usually don't have too much to worry about. When you start cutting corners and doing things, to really trying to cheat somebody or whatever the case is, not saying Anthony did anything wrong, I'm just saying just other things. That's where Amazon comes in and really starts coming after you, because they hold everybody super accountable, especially any seller that would even get on their platform. But I mean, that's why I do other things too. I do eBay. We're doing the auctions once or twice a month. So, I definitely don't want to, like you said, keep everything in one pile, and then that pile gets shut down, then I'm screwed. So It's always want to have multiple streams of income coming in and different platforms, because you never know. So
Casey
definitely.
makes a good point here too, because he's saying his company cut him loose, but he had a fully functionable eBay business that he was able to fall back on. And the same thing kind of happened to Nate in the pandemic. Like, he's a essential worker, but they cut his hours down to like part-time. But he had his reselling business to fall back on. And I would venture to guess that you probably are making more money since you've been cut down at work. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, definitely with the reselling being added in. I mean, reselling has always been pretty profitable for me, because of all the different streams that I have with eBay, Mercari, so on and so forth. And, gave me a little more time to be able to go hunt and get better product and even list stuff. I mean, just like you guys will see in the video today that I'll release, what I was able to do. So, yeah, just basically just taking advantage of one thing, shorting my time and giving me more time to do the reselling. So I was able to really ramp up and do a couple different things. So Ryan Liquidation says, $5 super chat. You're gonna have that chair soon, brother. You know it.
Dude, Freddie, I appreciate that so much, dude. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, guys. Definitely not expected, but very much appreciated every single time. So thank you guys. You guys are literally going to be like the only reason I'm able to get a good chair. So thank you.
What up to the best offer queen? Good morning.
What's going on, Aaron? Good to see you. My chat just like froze. There we go.
Yeah, but yeah, having all your your business basically relying on another platform, another anything, it's never a good thing. Like, hopefully one day I would like to get my like a Shopify or my own website going with products or different things to be like my brand, my company, my thing, so I don't have to rely on anybody's platform. But that was going to be years and years down the road. It's all with building your brand and building your company.
So Freddie said that one positive thing about being locked down is it's made him find sources that he never would have. And it's helping him to expand his business. And that's one thing that Nate and I have been like really focusing a lot on too, is trying to find different. We want to be adaptable. You know what I mean? Like, we want to always, like, this is going to sound really bad, but this is the way my mind works, right? So we want to be like that dude in prison that everybody goes to when they need something, right? We want to be the person that is adaptable to be able to get anything in any situation. So that's one thing that we always try to do, is we're always looking for new avenues to make money and to get different types of product and stuff like that. So I don't know if that was a good analogy or not, but that's kind of the way my mind works.
I might even have a situation coming soon where I'm able to get like bulk liquidation for like really, really cheap price. A local guy that I was in contact with, he used to do that, and he used to sell truckloads of stuff. And man, people are making it rain on you right now.
I know. I'm going to have to jump to that part of the chat. I've been trying to stay in the back of the chat to get the like questions and what everybody's saying, but I'm going to have to like jump up to thank everybody. Thank you guys so much. Like, I really, really do appreciate it. Ray Sandollar gave a $5. I don't know if that's a super sticker or super chat, but thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. That'll definitely help with the new chair. Lisa Siosa Sells said, you got to post the computer chair slasher film. It's going to be epic. If you guys want to, even in the comments or in the chat here, different ways that you'd like to see me and Nate kill this thing, like, it's going to be epic. Like, we're going to probably drag it from the van, and we might
drop it off a building or something.
Dude, we're gonna do crazy stuff, dude. It's gonna be funny. Rev said, getting on the Anthony a new chair train. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it.
Kelly ECOM Award says, "Can you give me a rock, hammer, and a poster? Need to get out of this quarantine." Definitely. That'd be an old school prison break for real. Philly Picker in the house. What up, buddy?
What's up, Joe? Good to see you, man.
Oh, OSP said, "Don't forget the choke slam with the chair." Definitely.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll definitely choke slam that thing.
Paul says, "I say have a Hell in a Cell match with the chair." Definitely.
I've noticed that too, Kathy. Like it's hard to balance the reselling and the YouTube. I noticed that when I'm doing better on YouTube, I'm not doing as good in reselling. When I'm doing really good in reselling, I'm not putting forth the same effort into. So like trying to find the balancing act is really difficult sometimes, at least for me.
Like my thing with YouTube is, it's my like
an escape.
Yeah, it's my like escape, my like, stop working to relax or whatever. That's like part of my enjoyment is just to be with the community, be with my friends and stuff. So I try to keep it where X amount of time goes towards that, but I also do the business stuff. Or sometimes I'll do both at the same time where I'll be watching T's auction and I'll be doing RA or OA shopping or whatever, but I'm also listening to auctions, see if I can pop on a deal or whatever the case is too. So, multitasking is a huge thing with me. Like I'm basically doing like 9 things at one time. Do I always get something done right away? No, because I'll dabble, do this, I'll start doing this. So that's one thing I know I have to get better with. I want to start like starting something and finish something. You know what I'm saying? Not just keep, continuing to go with it,
For sure. Freddie says the thing he doesn't like is that there's a lot of people that don't see it as a real job or career, and they can look down on people. Which, yeah, I know that there's a good portion of people, especially with like this pandemic and like people that were like, there's been a lot of negative light cast on reselling during the pandemic, in my opinion. But I mean, I think that this community here on YouTube puts reselling in a good light too, because anybody can watch any one of our videos and be like, wow, that's like a good honorable profession. You know what I mean? Like I think that we're bringing like to light like what actually goes into it. Like I would even say like, and Rev will get this, like, because there's a lot of people that will think that pastors literally just work on Sunday, where they just go in, they preach a sermon, and then like they're off the whole week and they don't do anything else. I think a lot of people think that resellers literally, all that they do is they just sit around and wait for stuff to sell on the internet and play video games. You know what I mean? But that's not the case at all. I mean, I barely ever have time to play video games, and I love video games. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Just outside perspective, people always think things are easier or whatever from a different vantage point. Cherry Picker sold a photo album for $75. That's awesome. It's been one heck of a photo album. Got Phoenix Flippers in the house. What is up, Matt? Good morning, man. Great to see you.
You had Pat give you a $2.99 super chat. He said, "Now Anthony, stop staring." Prison Soap new company? Question mark.
Thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate that.
What up, Pat?
Prison Soap new company. That's awesome. Yeah, we can work something out. I might put a little bit of a rope on that soap if it's going to prison. But yeah, that would be like the new phenomenal. Everybody would be using their commissary funds on that soap on a rope.
Extra long rope.
Yeah. But like, I just can't stop staring at Pat D's, guys. I'm sorry. The rest of the show, I'm literally going to stand there and just stare at Pat D's $2.99 super chat. Appreciate that, Pat. You're definitely one of the most positive people I've met in this community. So thank you for all of your support and friendship. Hit it.
I think that the price gouging stuff with some of the consumers and the way that it was kind of ran on the different platforms was wrong. How they did it, how it's situated, because some items are allowing to go for ungodly prices, which making people buy out of certain things which are deemed not essential. Like, for example, I went and bought a webcam. Normally the webcam's like, I don't know, $69 or $99, paying $150, $160 for a webcam. But I can't sell, say, hand sanitizer, for just example, which costs, say, $2. I can't sell it at all. Even if I wanted to sell it for $4 plus shipping or whatever, you couldn't even do that. So, like, why is one thing allowed and one's not? They should have looked at it more from a average price point and made sure that it couldn't reach 10% or 15% higher than that on certain things, instead of just shutting it all down or whatever.
Kathy wants the chair to be slashed like Staples does. And you know what? I will do it with a shed flips, garage flips, box knife.
What?
Dice it up real nice.
I've seen Ralph Smith say something about taking it behind an alley and do something like basically like people doing the FBA, he said, take the chair behind some alley or basketball court and slash it, mocking those obnoxious people in Pittsburgh running YouTube ads for our FBA courses. Yeah, those guys are terrible.
You know, because there's been so many people that have been so nice with super chatting to get me a new chair, I'm going to give you guys a taste, just a little taste of what's in store for this chair. And as you guys know, I used to be a professional wrestler. So bear in mind that I used to be a professional wrestler when you're about to see the taste that this chair is about to get. Hold on one second. Nate, can you see the chair?
Yeah, like probably the top half.
Okay.
I can't see like the arms of the chair, but I can see everything, like from the arms up.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Can you see this metal folding chair?
Yeah.
Now, what do professional wrestlers do with metal folding chairs, guys? Oh, I have like no room down here.
Don't break it before you get it. Oh. What up, Grimes? Anthony's going crazy. He's beating up his chair before he gets it.
Oh, hopefully I don't flip out of this thing and die later.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's just a taste of what's going to happen in the video with me and Nate. This thing is going to like epically die. Yeah, I don't hear you squeaking now, do I?
He's actually squeaky right now. What up to Jennifer Peltier? Good morning. Trying to see anybody else game. Grimes, of course, came in. What up, buddy? Good to see you. You came in perfect timing. You probably just seen the SmackDown. Mama said that was the best.
Yeah, you may have to turn that into a GIF, Nate.
I will.
Or at least like an Instagram story or something.
It's definitely going to be a Office Space situation with the chair. You just gave your chair some sweet chair music.
I did.
With another chair. That's chair on chair crime right there.
It really was. I gotta be honest though, like that kind of brightened up my day. Like that kind of took my day from like here, like all the way to here.
I'm gonna start doing that with returns, like even if it's like partially resellable. I'm just gonna smash them. I feel a little better, like you said.
Yeah, that was pretty. Dude, you should hit something with something real quick. Just hit something.
I'm not prepared. Sandby said, "Tune into the best time." Awesome. Everyone's kind of tuned in at the same time, so that was awesome. Just Me Catholic says Drilling Rush for sure. Anthony's got back to he had a flashback of his wrestling days with that chair SmackDown.
For sure. Grimes said, did you know you can use your iPhone camera for a webcam? It's an app that connects to your computer. I did not. There you go, Nate. Nate's been like having the worst time with webcams the past few days.
Dude, I ordered like and you know, like, I try to order off whatever's cheapest, whatever's the best situation. But like sometimes people give me a little flack because I don't buy on eBay because, you know, I like buying on Amazon because of ship speed. So I decided to go on eBay and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this webcam, even though it's probably like $50 more than it's usually. I'm like, I'll just buy it. So I buy it and I'm messing with the buyer because it's supposed to be shipped in here by the 24th. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, they gave me this crazy like reason and then made it out to me being the bad guy, and now they canceled it. So
It's the bad guy.
I just want my webcam. And then I ordered another one and it got canceled this morning. So, and not even messaged them or anything. So it's like, what in the world?
Morning, Maggie Doodle.
That's the whole reason why I haven't set up my desktop that I got. I got a brand new desktop I just got like Monday, and I haven't even done anything with it because I don't have a webcam. I have to check out Outgrams because if that works, then why not? I might just cancel my.
You got a heck of a camera
anyway.
on your phone too.
Yeah, I got the 11 Pro Max, so
yep.
It'll be awesome.
Drifting Goomba. I just saw you have a new show that's and I think at nighttime. I just saw it actually in the middle of the night with John Nevermore Antiques and Oscar from El Cubanazo. So pretty cool, man. Look forward to seeing what you guys do together.
Cherry Picker said, I got a Hero 8 for Christmas, still have not opened it. What? That thing is awesome. Definitely need to open that thing up and do some videos with it. You know, I'll watch. Uh-oh. Is this going to be another cancellation of my webcam? I hope so. Oh, no, this is
Captain Tiger said, if you're Mick Foley, you hit yourself with the chair. I've actually met Mick Foley before. He's a pretty cool guy. Good morning.
You're going to put on a sock on your hand and do Mr. Socko with when we do the office space chair demolition. Do you have Mr. Socko right there?
Yeah, because my cat was playing with it yesterday. Pulled it out of the laundry.
I thought you meant I thought you had like a legit Mr. Socko.
No. It tapped.
I know, no mind you, believe me, nobody wants to set that thing up more than me. I want to set that computer up. I want to set my computer up real bad. So now that I know about that app, I'm definitely going to set that up today. You might even see it for the draft. It'd be a whole new way to look at the beard, that's for sure.
I might, after it's slashed open. Duma says I need to George the animal, steal it, and chew on the chair. He used to chew and eat apart the turnbuckle.
I guess the more he keeps beating on it, the faster he's going to have to order that chair.
I know. I want to be sitting on that metal chair soon enough.
PP in the house. What up, Bearded Picker?
Okay, so you're going to have to bring Chuck Norris whenever we do the video.
I don't approve that message. Oh, wait. I approve that message, Kathy.
Yeah. That'll be like the final nail in its coffin. You know what we should do? We should throw Chuck Norris at it and then cut to a scene of it just blowing up. Like Chuck Norris just like blew the thing up and like that was what killed it. Like Chuck Norris would be like a grenade going off on it.
I have an idea. You gave me an idea of something like that.
Can you get a grenade?
Can I get a grenade?
You got a grenade, guy? Come on, dude. I know you got ties in the hood. Can you get a grenade?
We used to get some good views from Saudi Arabia every once in a while.
Yeah.
I got Uncle what's his name? I don't even know his name, but yeah, I might be able to find the occasional grenade or grenade launcher.
I have a feeling that this is going to be like a viral video. If it's not a viral video, then there's something wrong with the internet, because this is going to be so awesome. What's up, Sam? Bye.
Oh, man.
Okay, so that's called the EpoCam app, Nate.
Yeah, I'm downloading that right now. Put that pop-it back up again. It's like, oh, I got 10% left. Ooh.
And if you guys aren't subscribed to Grimes Finds, make sure you hop on that Grimes Finds train.
EPOCC. Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Veronica says, I got a GoPro Hero 8 for Christmas and still have not opened it. Better get on that, girl.
Is there a fee to buy it?
What?
Is there a fee with that one, Grimes?
Kevin says, I got a grenade guy. We got Uncle B's premiere at 11:30, guys. It is Chuck Norris approved, so you definitely want to make sure that you're there, because if not, you might have a flying Chuck Norris grenade coming your way. I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
You don't want the premiere for Uncle B. I pity the fool.
Did you just make him like the whitest Mr. T on earth?
Yes.
His epic blonde stash. You know what I want to know? Larry Lafferty, whenever you were a young man, what color was your hair? Did you have an epic blonde stash like Chuck Norris? Because that might be a vintage Larry Lafferty doll.
Could be. That might have been in the primo years of LL Stash.
That's awesome, Craig. Craig says he did a video on EpoCam and it's approaching 30,000 views. Bala.
Craig, is that free to use, or is it this one that costs $7?
The two Shea counters in the house. What is going on, Kent? Good to see you.
What up, Kent?
My chat jumped again, guys. I'm sorry if I missed any of you. Definitely would never do that on purpose. So, Nate, tell us what you have planned for the NFL draft tonight. Stuff.
Well, honestly, it's just going to be us, just working and watching the draft. I mean, honestly, it's just basically a working hangout with just draft coverage added in, because I'm going to double check and make sure that I can I can stream like the draft, but as long as we commentate over it, it would be able to do that. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and do that. Worst case scenario, we'll just have the volume up or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler alert. The only thing I'm gonna be working on during the draft is some pizza.
So you're gonna make another mukbang?
Yeah, it's gonna be a live mukbang on Nate's channel. Uncle B wants to know when your premiere is, Nate.
Mine will probably be at 2. I'm working out the tags and stuff. As soon as the show's over, I'll be doing the tags for it. But I'll send that to you, hopefully before your show starts.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here momentarily, because I want to make sure everybody gets over to Uncle B's for the preview, or not preview, premiere video that he's getting ready to do.
Premiere.
Yeah, the first round of the NFL draft starts at 6:00 tonight, Kevin.
6?
Yeah, pretty sure it's 6.
I thought it was.
Hey, Myra, good to see you. Good morning.
I thought it was a little bit later. I thought.
I'm pretty sure it's 6. Let me double check. What time does the NFL draft start?
I can't remember what time I even set my own premiere up. Is that bad?
Kind of.
I said it so long ago, because whenever we were talking about it, I'm like, I'll just set it up, and I just set it up, and I forgot about it.
Oh, it's 7. Wait, is that today, or it might be 7?
I think I set it for 7. Pretty sure. I'm checking right now.
You know what it might be? I think it is 7, because there's another guy that I follow that is doing a live stream for the draft, and he said it was at 6:00, but he lives in Minnesota, so he's an hour behind us. So yeah, It is. It's 7 our time. Kevin wants to know if the Steelers found a criminal to draft. No, we're saving those for the Bengals.
I was pretty sure that the Ravens are the only people that pick criminals. I guess that's during their career.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, Ray, you know.
Disgusting little dirty birds. They look kind of like pigeons to me.
Pigeons?
Yeah.
What,
pigeons?
Baltimore? Speaking of football, I got a Saquon Barkley jersey coming to me.
What? What's up? You get that from BP, huh?
Yep. I didn't even know he was like he had the auction bug last night. He did an auction on his channel with Harlan and Eric, and I was watching that, and then I think I can't remember what happened. Then we started hanging out with Uncle B, and I was editing my video, and then after I was done with that, and they went to bed, I had popped on my YouTube and I seen him on Global Voodoo. So I was like, what? And then as soon as I jumped in, they're auctioning off that jersey, and I'm like, yeah, I need that. That's pretty cool. He's a Penn State guy.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's in the Eastern time zone. So now he says ESPN says it's at 8 p.m. Okay. I should probably just pull up NFL.com. Let me just go to NFL.com because stupid Google's dumb. Because it could tell me any time zone and I wouldn't know. Where's my NFL app at?
Yeah, my app is set up for 8 o'clock.
Okay, so maybe it is 8 o'clock Eastern, which that would actually be a little bit more convenient because that would give me time to at least eat dinner with my wife and not have her come home and just be like, oh, you're doing YouTube all night type thing. So good looking out there, NFL. Way to keep me out of the doghouse.
I knew it was a little bit later. I had a good feeling it was.
Yeah, 8 p.m.
Yeah, it'll be 8 Eastern on my channel.
Dude, Permanis has all kinds of deals, man. They keep sending me these emails, and like I want them. Buy one, get any Permani sandwich.
It's because they're expecting us to bring the crew for the meetup. They want all that business.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna drop a link in the chat for the premiere, or I'm not premiere.
For the draft.
Draft. As soon as it loads up here in a second. Come hang out with us. Let's have some fun. A few laughs, talk some sports, reselling, answer questions, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
More importantly, you're with the beard, and you'll be with this guy. Hopefully, you'll be down in the basement.
We'll see.
I
mean, I might be on the couch. We'll see. We'll see how I feel.
Oh, man.
Back. You know what I'm going to do? If I can make this work, I'm going to have my iPad right here, and I'm going to have a pizza box just chilling on me like this. Just chilling there, watching the game.
If you want to see a live mukbang, Anthony style, pizza all over his face, come hang out.
Yeah.
He'll literally do a pie in the face.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say, but yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're going to shut down, guys, because Uncle B is getting ready to fire up here in 10 minutes. And I think it'd be real cool if we all go over there and tailgate and give him a little support. So could you drop your link one more time, Jimmy? I'd appreciate that. And we will all go over there and hang out. And definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. Tomorrow morning, we're on Nate's channel. But make sure you come hang out with us this evening at 8 o'clock over on Nate's channel. Because I think it's going to be a really good time. Especially if you like football. And if you don't like football, just come and hang out anyway. Because
yeah, it's going to be, normal working hangout, but it's going to be football related stuff, of course, added in.
Yeah. And you'll get to watch me eat pretty much the entire pizza. I think that's going to be the best part about it. At least for me. That's the highlight for me this evening is that I get to eat an entire pizza.
not hang with me. That's not how. What?
I mean, you're awesome, but you don't satisfy my belly.
I guess if you look at like verses and verses, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I appreciate everyone being here, and we will see you guys later on this evening. Let's go check out Uncle B, guys. Chuck Norris will be there.
I approve this show.
Go watch him now.